Hello dear children, welcome back to your science class. In our previous classes, we have seen about the first part of the lesson, that is a pure substance, true solution, mixture, suspension, saturated solution. Now we are going to move towards our second part of the lesson, that is separating the components of mixture. The components of heterogeneous mixture can be separated by simple methods like handpicking, sieving, filtration, etc. Sometimes special techniques are used to separate components of mixtures like evaporation, centrifugation, decantation, sublimation, chromatography, distillation, and fractional distillation. So these are the techniques which we are going to study one by one in this lesson. So now let us see the first technique, which is very simple to understand, that is evaporation. This is used for separating a volatile component from non-volatile component by heating the mixture. Now how to understand this statement? Take the example. Ink is a mixture of dye and water. If some ink is heated in a dish, the water evaporates and the dye is left in the dish. Similarly, we can separate a mixture of salt and water or sugar and water by evaporation dish. Mixture of salt and water, stand, burner, wire gauze, etc. We need all these things for performing this experiment. Now let's move to next, that is centrifugation. What is centrifugation? The method of separating denser particles and lighter particles from mixture by using centrifuging machine is called centrifugation. So here, due to continuous movement of this machine, you will find that the denser particles will be separated from the lighter particles. Light particles, you will find that they are at the top layer. If we take some milk in a centrifugation machine and spin it rapidly, the cream separates from the mixture because the cream is less dense than the milk. So this is the best example of centrifugation. Centrifugation of blood is also done. So over here in the picture you can see that how the two layers are formed and how the lighter particles are collected separately. Now let's move to next process, that is decantation using separating funnel. This method is used for separating mixture of immiscible liquids which don't mix with each other. Liquids separate into different layers depending on their densities. The formula for density is mass upon volume, right? Let's see the example. If we take the mixture of kerosene and water in a separating funnel, it forms separate layer of oil and water. The water can be separated by opening the stopcock, and after the water flows out, stopcock can be closed, water kerosene can be separated. So over here you can see that the two layers are formed in the separating funnel and likewise they can be separated. Next we are going to talk about sublimation. What is the sublimation? In class we have discussed about it in lesson 1, where we have also studied about sublimatory substances. The substances which change from solid to gaseous directly are called sublimatory substance. So this method is used to separate mixture of sublimable component from non-sublimable component. Okay, for example, mixture of ammonium chloride and common salt is heated. The ammonium chloride sublimes and can be cooled and solidified and collected, and salt is left behind. So this is what we have discussed about sublimation process. I hope you have understood, children.